Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, and this is kind of a weird video to come back to, but I thought this was a really necessary video for me to make. Before we start, if you haven't read the title, this video is just going to be talking about my experience with a YouTuber, MAYBUNI. She also makes MM2 content, and it's really good content, I won't lie. But this story is just about my experience with her and really how terrible it was. This video isn't meant to be a sort of exposing or bashing kind of video. It's more just to talk about my experience with her and maybe to warn you guys about, not working with certain people or not working with people you don't know well at all. So instead of, beating around the bush, let's just get into it. As you guys know, me and Blaze, another YouTuber, are pretty good YouTube mutuals. On July 21st, I got a comment on one of my community posts from another YouTuber, MAYBUNI, asking if she could borrow my ginger scope. Later that day, I messaged Blaze about it and asked who MAYBUNI is and learned that her and Blaze were actually friends already. I never responded to the first initial comment, and I basically went on with my day, practically ignoring the comment. A few days later, on July 26th, I received another comment from MAYBUNI, basically asking the same thing. I sent the screenshot to my friend, Blaze, and initially turned it down completely and refused to give my ginger scope. Blaze then sent me a screenshot of messages from MAYBUNI asking if Blaze could ask me to let her use my ginger scope for a montage. I later told Blaze that MAYBUNI should have just DM'd me separately, and I assumed Blaze told her about it or something because that same day, MAYBUNI actually sent me a direct message on Discord. Also, quick disclaimer, all the messages from this deleted user are actually MAYBUNI. I just took these screenshots literally today, so her account's already deleted, so try to ignore that. Me and MAYBUNI exchanged some casual greetings, then I said, I don't really know you, so I don't know. And then she said, please just for a couple clips. And this is when I was getting pretty sketched out. I wasn't sure if she just wanted to borrow the ginger scope without giving me anything, to hold, but at this point my answer was still a definite no. She then sent me a screenshot of an outfit she made for the montage and said she'd also give me a shout out. As you probably know, MAYBUNI has 2 or 3 times the following on YouTube as I do, so at the time I thought a shout out would be pretty good for some growth on my channel. Later that same day, she said she would give me her ice piercer and harvester to hold while she borrows my ginger scope. Basically what that means is we were doing a temporary trade so neither of us would get scammed. It's basically just a protection measure. I agreed to the deal and asked her to add me on Roblox. She added me, but she wanted the ginger scope the next day, not that same day. On July 28th, I joined her in Murder Mystery and gave her my ginger scope in return for her ice piercer and harvester just to hold. Now, this is where the story kind of takes a big turn and there's a lot of confusing things, so please try to hear me out and follow along with what I'm saying. On August 3rd, I messaged MAYBUNI saying, wait, I forgot you had my ginger scope. This message quite obviously had a joking tone, but really I was pretty serious in trying to imply that I wanted my ginger scope back. On August 4th, the following day, MAYBUNI sent me a message that read, I'm sorry. At first I thought she had traded my ginger scope, maybe forgetting that it was mine, but then she sent me a screenshot that destroyed our entire relationship. After the screenshot was sent, she sent lots of apologetic messages, to which I responded to with short and dry messages. Of course, at the time, I was pretty angry. I actually spoke with Blaze separately that night, obviously annoyed, upset. Blaze was really supportive throughout all of this and even tried to help the best she could. The following day, August 5th, MAYBUNI messaged me with a screenshot saying, almost there. To which I asked, what's it for? and she said that it was to make money once she completed 3,000 watch hours. Blaze sent me a message saying that MAYBUNI was trying to make money off YouTube to pay for my ginger scope, and that was basically the end of the conversation from there. I never really got much more closure than that. Now later into the month of August, on August 21st, I messaged MAYBUNI asking if there were any updates on her situation with my ginger scope. Now obviously I messaged her this because I wanted to know what was up with the situation, if she was monetized yet, or if she somehow planned to get me my ginger scope another way. Later that day, she deactivated her Discord account. I'm not sure if these, two things are related at all, but it looks pretty suspicious considering that every time I ask her about my ginger scope, something terrible abruptly happens to her, such as the examples above. When I ask her about my ginger scope and then the next day she somehow mysteriously gets scammed by some mysterious person. And of course this example where I once again ask her about my ginger scope and she deactivates her Discord account. Now can't really find any screenshots of this, but I vividly remember this conversation happening where I actually asked Blaze what happened to MAYBUNI's Discord account, and Blaze told me that she deactivated because she didn't want to get hacked or something like that, or there was a virus. But I don't know, I don't really have any screenshots of that I can find. I believe this conversation may have taken place on Roblox, maybe that's why I don't have any screenshots, but I don't really have another explanation, I'm sorry. I later asked Blaze for MAYBUNI's Roblox and asked Blaze to tell MAYBUNI to add me back on Roblox, and she did. On August 24th, I was playing Adopt Me with one of my pretty close friends, and MAYBUNI just so happened to join me. She teleported to me and she asked if she could get her items back, saying it wasn't her fault she got hacked, and saying that she wanted the items to get my ginger scope back. I immediately refused, as this is a crazily suspicious request. She then became really hostile with me and started trying to argue with me, saying that I was being selfish and that I should have compassion for her, as it wasn't her fault she got hacked. I continued to deny her request for her items back, and then she basically said, "Oh well, then you're not getting your ginger scope back," left the game, and unfriended me on Roblox. Sadly, I don't have any screenshots or a recording of this conversation since I was just playing Adopt Me for fun. I wasn't planning to record, but my friend was there to witness it all. As of now, MAYBUNI has blocked me on Roblox and hasn't tried to contact me whatsoever. The story is pretty inconclusive as it's still pretty new, so I'm not really sure, what else could happen in the future, but only time will tell. Once again, I really want to hammer this point home that this video wasn't meant to be some sort of exposing video, but just one to show that you can't really trust any and everyone, and really just a video to tell you guys my personal experience with MAYBUNI. Thank you guys so much for watching another banger video of mine. I know this is not really the type of content I always make, but I felt like it was a really necessary video. Thank you guys so much for all of the love and support you guys have given me while I've been on this pretty big break, and I promise I will be back to posting soon. Once again, do not go harass and attack MAYBUNI for this. I know it truly could have been an honest mistake, and I do understand. I myself has actually been hacked in the past and lost all of my pets in Adopt Me, everything in Royal High, so I know how it feels. So don't go attacking her or trying to bash her for, having this sort of bad situation with me, because it truly isn't her fault and I don't believe it's mine. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and remember to always stay safe on the internet. I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care.